Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Engineer Masood Akhtargiani, and we have the technical session number 188. Our subject is prestressed concrete used in tendons. So, before going ahead, I would like to request you to subscribe, like it, share it in order to read the next video with the easy access and where the YouTube studio 187 videos are on board with the different subject for the construction material. This is just as a guideline for the refresh in the different subjects. So let us to discuss the subject that pre-stress concrete utilize steel tendons to introduce compressive stress, counteracting tensile stress from a load and enhancing the concrete strength and the durability. Pre-tension and the post-tension are the two methods of achieving these parameters. So pre-tension involves stretching steel tendons before concrete placement, while the post-tension stretches at the when the concrete is after the hardening position. So what is the difference between the pre-tension and the post-tension stress concrete? The concrete is a pre-stress with the tendons before it is pressing on the installation position. Prestressing is done after the concrete attains sufficient strength, and the pretensioning is preferred when the structural elements is small and easy to transport. The post-tensioning is preferred when the structural element is too heavy. So, what is the difference between the precast concrete and pre-stress concrete? Precast concrete is made from the modules usually offsides. The pre-stress concrete is similar but uh, gets reinforced with the steel compression. Both have the multiple application from the commercial spaces and the home features like the countertops. Countertops. So, what is the grade of the pre-tensioning and the post-tensioning concrete? For the post-tensioning is a minimum grade as a concrete is used M30, and for the pre-tensioning, the minimum grade as a concrete is used M40. These are the minimum, but depend upon the design and the span of the bridges and the types of the structure, like there's a girder which is using in the bridges on the apartments and the piers and whatsoever it is. So according to that, the design will come. But we are discussing about the what is the minimum criteria. So why the post-tensioning concrete is used? Post-tensioning concrete allows the thinner slab and the longer span between the columns, reducing the number of support columns and the filling and the space of the larger than the areas. This leads the most unable to interior place and the lighter over the structure, like a hollow core strength. It is the space is long and the strength is more, and it is a durable and the recommended feasible as per the design criteria. So, what is the pre-stress concrete better? Pre-stress versus the cost in situ is uh, most effective and the more familiar with the contractors and the buildings, but the precast concrete outperforms cost in place concrete is a variety of the crucial ways, and the precast concrete is most efficient, durable, and the high quality than the cost institute and almost all the uh, application are exist. So, what are the two methods of the prestressing? There are two methods of the prestressing concrete. Pretensioning, apply the pretensioning, apply the pre-stress to a steel tendons before casting of the concrete, and also the post-tensioning, apply pre-stress of steel tendon after the casting of the concrete. So, where the disadvantage of the post-tensioning is with a few drawbacks, despite its strength, benefits, and the major disadvantage is reduce the flexibility of the future modification, cutting, and the drilling, and a post-tensioning slab is risky in that case. It cannot be cutting through the without discussion or take the approval from the structural designers. Since sieving a tension cable, it can be weakened and the strong and the extremely is dangerous if we cut the uh, stress concrete. So these are the benefits and the introduction and the advantages and the disadvantages of the pre-stress concrete, and mostly it is using in most of the high-rise buildings and depend upon the design-oriented history, where all the parameters are considered in according to the local building codes and the authority requirements. So this was a briefing about the pre-stressed concrete, and in next video we will see each other with another subject. Thank you very much and have a nice day.